Alrighty, folks, I believe we are a go. So the mics are working, we're all green lit, and now it's time to start the show. So welcome to the Impact Play. My name is Mohammed, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and I'm your host and your producer on the ones and twos, and we are your one-stop shop for the news, discussions, and reviews around gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, esports, and music. We're also keen on uplifting voices, even highlighting their stories. You can join us live over at twitch.tv/Theimpactplay and then clicking on the notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or you can catch us later on youtube.com/Theimpactplay or even via your favorite podcast platform. Simply search for the Impact Play. So no matter however you consume your content or wherever you consume it, we are there. You can support us over by learning more on Discord, where you can keep the lights running and keeps the content coming, where you can get access to some exclusive content, including the ad-free version of the show, a whole ton of content before everyone else, and more. We're also Epic partners. Every purchase you make within the Epic Store, whether you're Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more, no matter what you play or how you play. Even if it's free-to-play title, when you use that creator code, the Impact Play, we do get a commission and a little bit of kickback, and it's support the show in a brand new way. And no extra cost to you. So once again, that credit code is the Impact Play. So use it when you're buying anything in Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, no matter what game you play, or even no matter what system you play, whether it be Nintendo Switch, Xbox, or even PlayStation. Your support will definitely make a difference and keep us alive, essentially. We are also sponsored by Audible. However, we will tell you about that later. This is episode 303. On the agenda, we have the next iteration of Mortal Kombat has been revealed. What's coming from the creators of Dead by Daylight? Stray may be coming to Xbox. The Humble Games Showcase, a PlayStation Showcase, is imminent. Montana has banned TikTok. The NVIDIA 4060 GPUs. Instagram's latest feature, a ChatGPT app. Wear OS 4. Fast X is dominating the box office. The latest with Venom 3. Is the CW done for? The PGA Championships. The NBA playoffs. Brittany Griner makes her return debut. The Blast Paris Major. Kenny S has retired. New music by Ludacris, Post Malone, and even Bad Bunny, plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to my very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing and enjoying essentially what we have been up to. So let's see, I've been on and off Brawlhalla. That's literally the only thing that I've been on, and I'm still catching up with The Mandalorian Season 2. Pretty much rewatching it this way. When we take it to Season 3, we could do a review cast for that. Also have another review cast planned. I'm doing a reviewing some mics that I'm getting in from Amazon. So be on the lookout for that coming your way. And I guess we'll get into the news, folks, and we'll start with some housekeeping. Introducing It's Team Impact, born in Atlanta and powered by the Impact Play. Learn more by going to itsteamimpact.com. Once again, that link is itsteamimpact.com. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit, and if you have a Prime, you get access to 2 credits. And it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, that's audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks. So first up is I put a poll up on Twitter, Instagram, I believe my YouTube channels as well, so on my own personal channel. So go to It's Yagu, ITSYAGOOH, and I also put a poll on our last episode. If you guys are listening to us on Spotify, you can see that poll there. So be sure to let us know what are your thoughts. If I should play or stream Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so I might hop into it. So we'll just have to wait and see on the results, and we'll decide from there. If you guys missed our last episode, episode 302, where we announced everything from the Google I/O presentation live stream, which is available on our YouTube channel as well. So youtube.com/Theimpactplay for that content as well. All right. Also, on another note, we have a whole ton of content from all of the Humble Games Showcase, all on our YouTube channel, as well as exclusive clips, first looks, and what have you, and more. So you can check that out on youtube.com/Theimpactplay. And to end it on housekeeping, we are, of course, are in the third year in supporting our local children's hospital of Atlanta, which is made possible through Extra Life, which is a program of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So you can make a difference in a child's life in as little as $1, and we will read your donation either live on the show. And if you do miss your donation, we will announce it on when we are live as well. Or even when we do a review cast or whatever the case may be. So on our next episode, we will announce your support if you do wish to if you wish not to stay anonymous, if you so choose to. So that's it for housekeeping, folks. So we're going to move on to some gaming news. And the first one up is the PlayStation Showcase that has been announced. So it's going to be, as this recording, it's Wednesday, May 24th. So it's official. PlayStation has revealed the PlayStation Showcase is imminent and will be taking place Wednesday, May 24th, 2023 at 4 p.m. Eastern and 1 p.m. Pacific time. You can catch the live stream over on our Twitch channel as well as later on YouTube. It's coming from yours truly. So I've been back to writing articles as well. And also, this is coming from me as well. The Humble Games Showcase 2023 announcements. So it gives us a glimpse of what games they have in store for 2023 and beyond. The second annual showcase, the first announcement is The Wizards of Legends 2 was announced. The sequel to the original 2018 title. Hashtag Blood, a brand new dungeon crawler developed in partnership with Exit 73. Made its announcement. A Breeze in the Clouds got announced as well as an interview with the devs. Bow Path of the TL Lotus was announced. Let's see. So Prolent 6 Inches Under is finally making its way to consoles. Cataclysmo was announced. Lost Skies, which is a co-op survival title, and you could have up to 5 more players. You could essentially craft and play together, essentially. Lost Skies made an announcement as well as a behind-the-scenes look. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. So creative director David Gadier and Summer Falls Studios managing director Liam Ezra shared a fresh new look of the upcoming interactive RPG. That's about it on that front. Next up, we have the everything announced from the Dead by Daylight 7th anniversary stream. So the first one up is spin-offs has been announced. There's 2 new spin-off titles coming from Until Dawn. Developer Supermassive. There's no release title or title. It's just that they're working on these things. We have Nicolas Cage is playing himself in Dead by Daylight. Playable Survivor. The 8-year roadmap has been revealed. So, and Transmission, Dead by Daylight's first sci-fi chapter arrives in June of 2023. We have cosmetics and designs coming from Ikumi Nakamura, including Iron Maiden and Slipknot. And that's about it. And apparently a Dead by Daylight comic book will be arriving in June in partnership with Titan Comics for those of you interested. All right, and we have an update for you in regards to Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. So the latest countries that have approved it is China and Europe. The European Union have approved that. And speaking of Xbox, apparently Stray has been rated by the ESRB, so that means a release might be coming soon. Video Games Chronicle for that. So Brandon O'Brien, the original voice of Crash Bandicoot, has sadly passed away. Thank you, IGN, for that update. Mortal Kombat apparently 12 has been revealed as Mortal Kombat 1, coming from IGN. As the reboot will arrive on September 19th for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And apparently the game will introduce a reborn Mortal Kombat universe that has been created by the fire god Liu Kang, featuring reimagined versions of iconic characters. And apparently the DLC characters seemingly have been leaked by an Amazon listing as well. So it looks like the 6 playable characters are said to be Quan Chi, Omni-Man, Ermac, Peacemaker, Takeda, and Homelander. This is a surprise. Wow, they're actually working on this like overtime. So I can't wait. And apparently, the kids are finally getting paid. GameSpot reports that EA Sports has announced it will allow college football players to opt into lending their likeness to the next year's EA Sports College Football, with those who agree to do so eligible for compensation in return. ESPN reports that the publisher has signed on with One Team Partners, a firm specializing in partnerships like that. Also worked with NFL and MLS Players Association to facilitate collegiate athletes' names and likeliness into the new game. The offers will be extended to every eligible player in the Division 1 football subdivision, and any player who opts out will be replaced with a generic avatar and player. So finally, apparently the game is slated to launch in 2024 for the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. So it looks like India, has okayed a 3-month trial of the Krafton's PUBG-inspired BGMI a year after the second ban, coming from TechCrunch. So the South Korean giant Krafton has secured the approval from the Indian authority to resume operations of Battlegrounds Mobile India, a popular India-focused Battle Royale mobile game, infirmed that launched after New Delhi banned the marquee offering PUBG in the South Asian market. BGMI, also later blocked by New Delhi, Krafton has been engaging in New Delhi in recent weeks and received the approval to push ahead with the resumption of BGMI earlier this month. So that's about it. I think this is actually an official rework from PUBG, it looks like. So kudos to those in India. Looks like Amazon Games has announced that they are working on a new massive multiplayer game based on the Lord of the Rings by J.J.R. Tolkien. Set in Middle-earth, MMO will feature stories from The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings literary trilogy. Apparently, Amazon Games Orange County is leading the development after the tech company giant struck a deal with Middle-earth Enterprises. So take a deadline for that. Looks like a new Steam Deck third-party screen will barely boost its resolution all the way up to 1200p. Coming from Deck HD, a 7-inch IPS display with a refresh rate of 60Hz and 400 nits of screen brightness. For those of you interested. So apparently Overwatch 2, the director has apparently canceled for the PvE hero mode. So apparently, I don't know what's going on with that game. Honestly, they've been promising features and it's just been delayed, and the story sounding very similar to Halo, how they promised features, and until now, there's nothing essentially. Next up, we have Sony has revealed more details about Project Leonardo, which is their accessibility controller, and its official name, the Access Controller, has really been revealed. And new information has been revealed in addition that offers a wide array of customization, including stoppable buttons and stick caps that can be used to create different layouts that correspond best to their individual requirements. The controller can be mounted on a flat surface or on a tripod. It will have 4 3.5mm auxiliary ports, and more specifically, switches and inputs can be added to and fully customizable options on the PS5 for button remapping and setting up controller profiles. So out of the box, the controller will come with a variety of analog sticks and button caps, as well as swappable button cap tags to easily mark which inputs are mapped to which button. So kudos to them for working on accessibility. It looks like Gears 5 is coming to GeForce Now as part of Xbox 10-year deal with NVIDIA. the IGN for that. It looks like Diablo 4 is getting accessibility options that have been revealed, including highlighting, audio cues, subtitles, and more. So thank you for GameSpot for that one. Epic Rewards is apparently coming soon, which is a brand new way to earn 5% back and rewards on every eligible purchase you make on the Epic Game Store. Let's see. So it's free to join and everyone will be signed up automatically. You don't have to do anything. You'll automatically be opted in, and you'll receive apparently 5% in Epic Rewards, which will be added to your rewards balance 2 weeks after completing the associated purchase. And it looks like Fortnite's finally getting ranked. Play has arrived for Battle Royale and Zero Build in version V24.40. Alrighty, and it looks like, speaking of Fortnite, it looks like Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2099 has seemingly leaked. Alright. And I'm not going to show that because for those of you that don't want spoilers, you can look that up from Sheen BR's Twitter account. So SHIINABR. If those of you interested in checking that out. So it looks like that's it for gaming. We'll move on to some tech. And the first one up, apparently Montana has just banned TikTok, coming over from IGN, becoming the first state in the US to officially ban the app. So it's apparently Senate Bill 419 has been signed by the governor. States that apparently TikTok may not operate within the jurisdiction of Montana. And the mobile app stores like Google Play may not offer the option for those to download TikTok. While the bill does not specify penalties for those who use TikTok within the state's jurisdiction, it does know that the app store operators and TikTok itself can face up to $10,000 a fine per day. So the law will go into effect January 1st of next year. So I believe there's no way this law is going to stay into effect because it's like citing for what privacy concerns. Facebook has been compromising privacy since its debut. So now you care about an app that's apparently, come on, like it doesn't make any sense. So I'm pretty sure this law won't stay into effect. Well, we won't say it like this. If that was the case, it would have been banned federally, but it wasn't. So next up, we have NVIDIA has announced the 4060 family of GPUs coming from The Verge. So including the RTX 4060 Ti, it'll debut May 24th. It'll start at $399. And the RTX 4060, which will be available in July for just $299. And the 60-byte version of the RTX 4060 Ti is also will make its debut in July for $499. So the RTX 4060 Ti will ship on May 24th. It'll give you two options, so an 8 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes of VRAM. $399 and $499 respectively. All right, now we have apparently Instagram is getting a new update. Apparently, it's getting a feature that'll make it similar to Twitter, coming over from The Verge. So apparently, like a document from was leaked. Let's see. Apparently, it's gonna be like it's not gonna be like TikTok itself. Let me show you. So apparently, it's gonna be like an extension of, for instance, like a post or whatever it is. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like Discord. How Discord has specific channels, and you could pretty much branch out those channels into temporary conversational pieces. So it's gonna be similar to this. That's what it's looking like. Okay. All right. 1 second. So this is for those of you audio-only listeners. If you're really missing out, if you're unable to join us live, be sure to check the VOD either later on Spotify or even on YouTube. So that's what it's looking like, how this feature is going to be implemented. We'll have to wait and see. All right. All right, next up, apparently ChatGPT has an official app. And it's available in the US on iPhone now, but Androids are coming soon. And apparently will expand to additional countries in the coming weeks. And speaking of Apple, Apple's iPhone 14 emergency SOS feature arrives in New Zealand and Australia. Thank you, Engadget, for that one. It looks like the next major iPhone update will be capable of digitally reproducing your own voice. And apparently it's going to be maybe be announced at Apple's WWDC this year. Thank you, IGN, for that. And IGN also reports that Apple's rolling out a new feature for its maps and music maps that will make it easier for people to find concerts. Alright. And next up we have iPhone syncing is now available for Windows 11 users, for everyone. So it'll allow syncing calls, contacts, and messages, including limited iMessage support between the iPhone and PC. Let's see. Engadget also reports that Logitech has joined the self-repair partner iFixit, and in regards to a new partnership that will allow customers repair their own devices. It looks like Google has rolled out a fix for the Pixel battery draining issue that's been plaguing their Pixel 6 Pro devices from overheating. And speaking of Google, the Wear OS 4 will apparently make you, apparently allow you to change the watch faces. Will give you more options, I guess, for watch faces. Let's see. Yeah, they're not just the watch faces, it'll change the look and feel of everything, essentially. Give it a more dynamic feel. Alright, thank you 95 Google for that one. And lastly, 91 Mobiles reports that the specs of the OnePlus Fold, Oppo Find and 30 specifications have been revealed ahead of their launch. So, let's see. So for the display, the Fold and the Oppo will feature 8-inch QHD plus OLED primary display, 20 Hz refresh, external 6.5-inch Full HD with a 20 Hz refresh rate as well. Chipset, both phones are powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8th Generation 2 processor, paired with up to 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of onboard storage. Cameras, the Fold will sport a triple rear camera setup with 15 megapixels, 48 ultra wide, and 32 periscopic. 2 32 megapixel selfies on the Fold and the Oppo M3. A battery, the two foldable phones will apparently feature a 4800 milliamp battery with 48 watts of charging. Let me see something. I'm curious. I know what the OnePlus Fold looks like. Is the N3 a Fold 2 or what? Let me look this up. Yeah, apparently it's a Fold. Apparently they're both folds. Wow. Yeah, they're both folds. So it looks like the Oppo is the one that's folding like a mirror, like Samsung's Flip. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so it looks like that's it for tech, folks. I guess we move on to some entertainment. So stay tuned. It looks like Jamie Foxx is out of the hospital and recuperating after a medical emergency coming from E! Weekly. So apparently, it looks like he's in good health now. So he was hospitalized for an undisclosed medical complication. Alrighty. And it looks like Avatar: The Way of Water is coming to HBO Max and Disney Plus in June. Let's see. Thank you, Ajay, for that. It looks like, in regards to the remake of Moana, it looks like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will reprise his role as Maui, but Lily Cravalho won't be returning to her role. All right, next up, it looks like John Wick is now a $1 billion franchise coming from GameSpot. And John Wick Chapter 4 has grossed $425 million as well in the worldwide box office. Let's see. So first, next up, we have the Powerpuff Girls that apparently has been canceled and no longer be in development. Thank you, TV Line, for that. And it looks like the Hollywood Reporter reports that superhero shows won't be making a comeback onto the CW. So I don't know what they're doing or what's going on with them. Apparently, they're reworking or their goals and their business model and what have you. So I don't know if it could be the end of the CW. We'll just have to wait and see. So we have an update for you in Deadpool 3. So Deadline reports that Brianna, their brand, and Shioli Katsuna have closed deals to return to Deadpool 3, joining Ryan Reynolds and many more, and the threequel that Sean Levy will redirect and produce for Marvel Studios. So their revived Futurama will coming to Hulu this July. And the first episode will debut on July 24th, with new episodes released weekly, every Monday. Creed 3, an anime, apparently is exclusively being shown in Japan. We'll see if it comes stateside. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Ajay, for that one. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Prime. Season 2, finally, it's been announced, which I definitely enjoyed the first season. It was a blast. And if you guys are interested in checking out our review guys for the first season, it's available on our YouTube channel as well as podcast services around the globe. So, July 13th, 2023, 13 days shy of my 33rd birthday. All right, thank you, Collider, for that. We have a first look at Five Nights the Five Nights at Freddy film. And you can check out that teaser trailer over on our YouTube channel, so youtube.com/Theimpactplay for those of you interested. Indiana Jones, looks like the first 4 movies are making its way to Disney Plus in 10 days from now. This is recording, so May 31st. Loki Season 2 is finally getting an official release date of October 6th, 2023. And it looks like the last episode of Echo is dropping November 29th, 2023. Thank you, Marvel Studios, for those tweets. Looks like Marvel, Crunchyroll has teamed up with, how do you pronounce this? Duolingo for anime-specific Japanese lessons, which is a new forte. Which is not really a surprise because as I'm watching anime, I pretty much learn Japanese, so it's not too surprising. So Venom 3. Let's see. So let me see. What is this thing? I don't get it. So it looks like Wetel Ejiofor has joined Tom Hardy in the next installment. Coming from Deadline. And the Fast X has opened up 319 million globally in the box office, in the international box office, I should say, from Variety. So those gets it for entertainment, folks, and I'm going to move on to some sports. Alrighty, and the first one up is Brittany Griner has made her debut return to the WNBA during Mercury's open season versus the Sparks coming from Yahoo. When she originally spent 10 months in a Russian prison. And the Sparks did beat the Mercury on 94-71 in the season opener. And she led with 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. All right, and it looks like the AEW is aiming for a Saturday Night Slam with a new show. Collision to a TNT, premiering Saturdays, June 17th. So it'll be a live 2-hour in-ring show that will air every Saturday night from 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. All right, thank you, GameSpot, for that. We have an update for you on the first round of the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs coming from the NHL. So it looks like the Panthers did win the series 4-3. The Maple Leaf has won 4-2. Hurricanes 4-2. Devils 4-3. For the Western Conference, the Krakens 4-3. Stars 4-2. Golden Knights 4-1. All Oilers 4-2. And that's about it. Next up, CBS reporting that the 2023 PGA Championship apparently will be concluding today, as of this recording. So let me go see if there's an update for you on that front. And let me look it up. Give me a second. I believe it concluded. That's what it's looking like. Let's go to news. Yeah, it looks like Brooks Koepka has won. He hasn't won since the 2019 PGAs. So kudos to him. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, close that. What's this? Alright. Next up, we have the NBA playoffs update for you folks. Alright, let's see. Looks like the Denver Nuggets are leading the Lakers 3-0. Let me refresh this. So I guess we need an update. Okay. In the Eastern Conference side of things, Miami is leading the Boston Celtics 2-0. Game 3. Actually, game 4 for the. Hold on, yeah, 3-0. So the game 4 Nuggets will take on the Lakers on Monday. And for game 3 of Celtics will be playing the Heat on tonight, as of this recording, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All right, it looks like we have a Premier League champions. Let's see, who is it? Manchester City are champions for the third straight season after Arsenal apparently lost to Nottingham Forest at the City ground on Saturday evening. Let's see something. All right, that's it on sports front. I guess we'll move on to some esports, folks. And the first one up is the MSI 2023. Looks like DOT Esports has the report. JD Gaming of the LPL have won the 2023 League Mid-Season Invitational, defeating their region mates, Billy Gaming, in 4 games to secure the championship. All right, so kudos to them. All right, it looks like DRX has secured its first VCT League spot at the Masters Tokyo. Thank you, DOT Esports, for that one. Looks like Vitality has won the Blast Paris Major to become the last ever CSGO World Champions, until the game is replaced by Counter-Strike 2 later this year. So thank you, Forbes, for that one. And speaking of CSGO, Paris has retired at the Blast Major. Next up, we have Team Occupy have triumphed at the MPL MENA Spring Split, and are advancing to the MSC 2023. And it will be held in Cambodia on June 10th. So thank you, FK Gaming, for that. So the WEU DBC 2023 Tour 3 Division 1 is set to commence on May 15th and will run for approximately 20 days, featuring 8 top teams from Western Europe. So the teams are as follows: Team Liquid, Tundra Esports, Gaming Gladiators, OG, Quest Esports, Entity, Team Secret, and D1 Hustlers. AFK has the reports for the VCT 2023 EMEA League update. So it looks like the grand finals will be on May 28th, a week from now. And AFK Gaming has the report that Mizo has joined Godlike Esports as a content creator. So kudos to her. Looks like RQ has announced his departure of team captain from the official roster. All right, thank you, FK, for that one. And apparently, Velocity, let's see, as Gaming has announced the departure of Doma, EC1s, and Dav from its Valorant lineup. This comes just 3 days after Velocity Gaming has crashed out of the VCL 2023 South Asia Split 2, unable to make it through the group stage. All regional players are still part of Velocity Gaming. This point in time, an update about the organization will be provided. And the O2 Esports has let's see, an update for you. TSM will leave the LCS after establishing itself as a long-standing pillar of the iconic North American League of Legends ecosystem, from the CEO, Andy Denick. All right, let's next up, we're going on to some music news, folks. The last and final segment. iHeart has a report that Bailey Zimmerman has launched an epic performance in iHeartland, Fortnite, and Roblox. This was 2 days ago, Friday, May 19th. And it was like EDC did happen Friday, Saturday, and apparently I believe it's concluded. This recording, so yeah, so those of you who were a part of it, be sure to tag us on your pictures, tag us in your videos, and we would love to share your experience here on the show if you do want to be a part of it. So tag everybody who you took place, your friend, your loved one, and what have you. And it looks like, let's see, we have an update for you on iHeart. Lil Durk is apparently hitting the road with some of the biggest stars. Apparently, he has announced dates for his upcoming Sorry for the Drought tour out of his new album, including Kodak Black, Choppa, Didi Osama, and other special guests. It'll begin in Tampa, Florida on July 28th and will conclude in Phoenix on September 7th. iHeart reports that Music Midtown has revealed their lineup. We have Pink, Pitbull, 30 Seconds to Mars, Lil Baby, and others. It's apparently taking place in Atlanta. We have, next up, the iHeart reports that Louis Capaldi softer album, Broken by Desire, to be heavenly sent, is here. Let's see. iHeart reports that Belly recruits Rick Ross, Gucci Mane, and more for his Mumble Rap 2 album. With 11 new songs, previously released singles like American Nightmare and Ambience. And it's out now. As of this recording. So Kesha's Uglier Emotions, apparently she released a song out of her upcoming album, Gag Order. 3 singles, including Fine Line, Eat the Acid, and Only Love Can Save Us Now. And it looks like J. Cole has provided an update on Summer Walker's Nuclear 2 EP. Because he's a special, he's part of a verse on Summer Walker's new EP. Looks like, let's see. Post Malone's new single "Morning" is here. And he also plans to announce his 5th studio album. And as well as he's going to be on tour as well to celebrate, to accompany the release of his album. So kudos to Post Malone. Alright. Let's see. Busta Rhymes is a... did we talk about this? Oh, no. Apparently... yeah, we talked about this. No, we didn't. Apparently, he told... let's say not... No, I'm sorry. He told TMZ he has plans to have Timberland, Pharrell Williams to executive produce his 11th studio album. And Swizz Beatz as well. Ludacris has apparently shared an update on his 10th studio album from iHeart. Let's see. During an interview, he revealed that he aims to release new music by the end of this year. So, I'm definitely excited for that. Luda! Let's see. We also have new music by Lana Del Rey. Say Yes to Heaven. Looks like it's a single. Alright. And we also have a co-op release from K. Ranada and Mini in K. Tramine, the album. Okay, let's see. We also have new music by Bad Bunny, Where She Goes, Louis Capaldi, Broken by Desire to be heavily sent. We were talking about Summer Walker's Clear 2 Soft Life EP, and yeah, we talked about that. That's about it. And now the last bit of news is Billboard's Hot 100 chart as of the week of May 22nd, 2023. Number 1 is Morgan Wallen's Last Night. SZA's Kill Bill's at number 2. Miley Cyrus' Flowers is at number 3. I don't want to watch this. How do you pronounce that? Eslaban Armando and Peso Plumas Ella Bella Sola is at number 4. And Calm Down by Rima and Selena Gomez is at number 5. So like that's all we have. That's all we have for you folks. You guys interested in some reading mail? Here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback. There's also any questions you may have for us. You have a couple ways to do so. If you're listening over on Spotify, there will be questions following each and every episode of release. They'll ask you your thoughts on this episode. You could send us that way. The other ways are as follows: via email to email@theimpactplay.com, via Discord, where you could even expand on the conversation of not only this episode, the show, or just whatever you want to talk about as well. The invite will be over on our in the about pages of this episode as well. And you could leave a voice over at anchor.fm/Theimpactplay. We talk about Discord, so that's about it. So your feedback will apparently we'll play live or read live here on the show. So thank you guys so much for making us support every day. We're trying to subs over on Twitch. If you need your help to share the channel with your friends and family, join us when we do go live. Lurk if you must. Every little while helps us achieve that goal even more. So thank you guys so much. Leave us a review just for your favorite platform if you can. Have a great one, and until next time, folks.